Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from the Adelaide Oval.
You're with us today for a pre-season match
Between Melbourne and Geelong.
If you've had your fill of cricket for the summer, it's finally time for some footy. Two teams with plenty of interest around them get an opportunity to see where they're at as we look ahead to the premiership season.
Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Good to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Demons. They're a disciplined side and they all play their role. The top-end talent helps, obviously, but they're very much system-based and very well coached.
We'll see if you're right, Harf. Thank you.
Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle.
Melbourne led Geelong by 29 points early in the last quarter of their Round 18 2018 clash at Cardinia Park. The Cats came hard and cut the margin to 2 points with just under 12 minutes to play. The Demons got the margin back out to 8 before Tom Hawkins snapped truly for his 7th goal with just under 4 minutes to play. Then with 7 seconds on the clock, Geelong defender Zach Tui took a contested mark in front of goal. With half the Melbourne side on the mark, Tui put his post-siren kick inside the right goal post and the Cats had got out of jail. 16-4, 100 to 14-14, 98.
A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. Smith can send them into attack. Can he hit a target? Martin snares the loose ball. He's under close attention. Dempsey has eyes only for the footy. Gets the kick away. Smith hacking it forward. The Sharon hits the deck. Dangerfield caught. Dropped it like a hot potato.
He didn't want it to spill out there.
Gawn showing his skills.
The fans will be happy to see this.
No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Gawn gets his hand to it. Steele, he's got support. Breaks the line. Viney, Chandler, what can he do with it? He's generally a good kick.
Van Rooyen,
All on his own. Fritsch gets on the end of it. That's great footy. Towards full forward. Guthrie
doing what he does best.
You asked for it, you got it.
A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two.
Gawn with a deft tap. He's lost possession. Chandler from the pocket. Looks good. Is good.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Demons have opened their account. The big men fly. Viney, Gawn, Steele, Langford. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Normally delivers. Blitzars has found some space. He doesn't waste many. They're moving the footy well here. That's skillful. Salem, dangerous place to turn it over.
Heads for home, not the best strike. And it's hit the post.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Bowie to bring it in. Honours the lead. Waiting for someone to come at him.
Decides to go. Looking to hit up the short option.
Stewart, what's he doing in the forward 50?
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Not a good kick. In fact, it might be out on the full. No, it's squeaked in for a behind.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Bowie, tasked with the kick in. He had one job and he made a meal of it. Golden opportunity here.
To finish off the good work.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Cats in front now. The big men fly. Smith, Viney, didn't need to be asked twice. Langdon closed him down.
That can only be holding the ball.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Manor with a chance to run. Good looking kick. Bowie, crunching tackle.
He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
It's a hot footy today.
Neil, will he look for a target or go himself? Holmes is in a better position.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
Bad kicking. Still the biggest sin in football.
Bowie to bring it back in. Neil trying to bring the Crummers into play. Lever, Sharp, Chandler. Edwards got a fist in. Cameron, he ran into a brick wall.
When one tackle just won't do.
Great tackling technique there. Edwards gets his hand to it. Smith, close. That's good work rate. What's he got on offer? The Cats look sharp early. Dangerfield. Here's real danger now. They'll compete inside the 50. Neil.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Holmes keeps it low. Blitzers. Smith. He's caught. Can they get another one? Cameron. Holmes. He just dropped it. Solid tackle. Out of the congestion. They've given it back. Gawn takes the hand pass. Throws it on the boot. Pickett might fancy himself here. That's a useful ball. Tholstrup works hard to present.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has.
That's his first, and it's unlikely to be his last. He's looking lively.
One kick game again.
Gawn got his palm to it. Laurie, Langford hunting the footy.
He had prior opportunity.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
De Koning working hard and being rewarded. Edwards in the clear on centre wing. Neat little stab kick. Chandler, Viney. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Turner, Langdon spills out in the tackle. It's a tough game.
They're tackling with great intent.
Edwards showing his skills. It's a hot footy. Blitzers marks it centre half forward. Maybe he could have gone himself. Good disciplined defence. Martin.
A quick getaway wasn't possible.
They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Who can get the clearance?
He's been accosted. They're tackling with venom today.
Edwards showing his skills. Atkins. Boot, ball, goal!
He might just be in for a big day.
The Cats have pushed the margin out to beyond a goal. Rucks go at it.
He'll feel that one.
Chandler reads the play so well. Gawn. Who's front and centre? Langford. Sharp. Kicking for his first. Quick snap is off target.
Goal kicking is the most important skill in the game and always will be.
Back into play. Good work rate. He's made a hot start to this match. Smith presents in space. De Koning with a chance to relieve the pressure. Waiting for someone to come at him. The Cats moving the ball well. Searching kick. They could be vulnerable here. What's he got on offer? delivers to centre half forward. Cameron takes an excellent grab. The Demons have denied them the corridor. Langdon spoils. Dempsey, terrific tackle. The umpire will have it. Edwards with a deft tap. Clark. Rivers with the big fist. Steele absorbs the pressure. We will do it all again. Edwards gets his hand to it. Smith.
That's a shank.
He knew where it was going the moment it left his boot.
Sparrow
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
alarm bells are ringing.
Run down, great chase.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Close, can keep it moving. Ignoring the corridor for now. He's not one to take a backward step. Edwards looking to extend this margin. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Smith. That is going very close. Not close enough.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Trying to catch them out.
Can he find a teammate? Quality delivery by foot. Chandler harassed into an error. Cameron makes good contact. Mullen. Turner clears the area. You can't question his commitment. He's besieged. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Punch clear. Bruin. Critical contest coming up. Howes making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Lever. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Who can get the clearance? Bruin. This is great pressure footy. Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it. Edwards wins the tap. Bruin. Martin squeezes the kick. O'Connor. He's drawn a crowd and will have a throw in.
The Demons haven't been able to achieve any rhythm in their ball movement just yet. That'll be key for them.
Gawn got his palm to it. O'Connor. Edwards couldn't burst through. Steele is calm in a crisis. Was that a throw? He's lost it. Lindsay. Errant handball and they've turned it over. Throws it on the boot and that's a goal.
This is exactly what they would have hoped for early in the match. Scoreboard pressure.
The Cats have well and truly got the jump now. Good ruck work. Steele farms it out. O'Connor desperate to win it back. Blitzars dangerous to leave on his own. They're moving the footy quickly. Close is the man on the spot and he's marked. Gives it everything. Neil just about had enough time for a cup of tea.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
This will be another one, will it? No, it's a poster.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
The Cats have set down a marker and they're going to be hard to beat as the players retreat to their huddles. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Cats have put in a strong performance so far. There's still a long way to go, of course, but they've laid down a template for how they can beat this side. They've come in well prepared and are playing a disciplined brand of footy that sees them in this contest up to their eyeballs.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Edwards gets his hand to it. Dempsey delivers a long ball. Punched away. Rivers, he'll be sore in the morning. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Edwards showing his skills. Plenty of heat in this game. Manor, quick snap, and that's a goal.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here.
Edwards wins the tap. Bruin knew the tackle was coming. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Good ruck work. Steele, he's under close attention. And we will do it all again. Punch clear. Clark. He's got support. Blitzars. O'Connor. Dempsey. Who's at home? Howes tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Cameron.
Neither side able to clear the footy.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The Cats are giving their forwards better supply, and those forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Gawn with a deft tap. They've put themselves under pressure. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure. Edwards palms it down. O'Connor, got to get rid of it. Turner,
We've seen that before.
he's run into trouble.
Disciplined defence called for and provided.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
The Demons desperately need to shift the momentum. Petty has found some space. What can they build here? Honours the lead. He's generally a good kick. Howes working hard and presenting well. Langford all on his own. Close. Wins it back. Great mark. Normally delivers. Thumped away. Mullen. It's not a fair fight. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Punch clear. Steele. Just had to get it out. Langford. Cameron. In the centre square. Blitzars. Clark. That hand pass was telegraphed. Rinse and repeat.
2 rucks, please.
Edwards has probably got the points at this stage. Bruin. Blitzars. O'Connor. The kick was misdirected. Tidy ball. Lindsay with a chance to run. They're moving the footy well here. Comes free in the tackle. Cops some unwanted attention. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Gawn with a deft tap. Steele feeling the heat. Windsor on centre wing is marked. What's he got on offer? Sharp. That's good work rate. The Cats have all the answers. You can see their confidence growing. The kick is precise. Myers. Mannar almost threw it out. Couldn't get a disposal. Stewart kicks to space. Guthrie. He's stopped in his tracks.
Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Good ruck work. Atkins goes back with the handball. Stewart bangs it long. Defence 101 there. Salem takes the short option. It must be his birthday. This ought to end in a goal. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Smith outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
The Cats have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
There's 5 points gone begging.
They've set up well for the kick in. Turner works hard to present. Langdon on a lead. Doesn't often waste it. The Demons are out of trouble. Steele makes position. Lever. Good looking kick. Windsor in the clear on centre wing. He's been quiet. That's an impressive mark. Langdon. Windsor. He's wrapped up. Can he hit a target? They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Anyone's ball. Lever wins the race. Met solidly. Great tackling technique there. Edwards has got on top. Smith. That could be a goal-saving tackle. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Edwards with a deft tap. They have a good understanding, those two. Smith, Steele, Langford is released by the handball. Lindsay just shoveled it out. Turner, they're running up the stat sheet. They cannot keep him quiet. Time to turn on the Jets. Mannar, solid tackle. The Cats are playing some great footy.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
The Demons are struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for them.
Trying to catch them out. Howes presents in space. Tries a safe ball. Manages to find a teammate. Clever kick. Good work rate. Chips the half-back. Well played. Ignoring the corridor for now. Sharp can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? Waiting for someone to come at him. You can't afford to do that too often.
They found the magic formula.
Mullen had his name written all over it. Neil closed him down.
Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
De Koning heads them off at the pass. They're playing with purpose and poise.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Going for territory. Myers appreciates that delivery.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
He's kicked it like an arrow.
The Demons
Must be hoping that their opponents can't keep this standard up because they're just not able to compete with it.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop.
Gawn, the winner there. Like Batman and Robin.
Lindsay hunting the footy. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Good disciplined defence. Tholstrup. Daring run out of defence. That's skillful. Quality delivery by foot. Blitzars working hard and being rewarded. Close.
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
Well-weighted kick. Gee, they're playing well. The Cats can smell blood. Dangerfield. The Demons are chasing tail. They need a spark. Good thinking and good execution too. Can he be the fire starter? Lindsay. Salem. Penetrating ball. Tholstrup gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
He's batting at 100% so far.
This is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort. It's missed everything.
Searching kick. Blitzars with a chance to relieve the pressure. Can he find a teammate? The Cats have winners everywhere. The Demons have denied them the corridor. Smith in the clear. He's hit up the lead. His field kicking is normally first rate. Dangerfield has found some space. Good hands. Stewart looking to get it down there quickly. Neil got to the right position and hung on.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
The Demons
Are falling well short of the standards they set for themselves. In fact, there are some signs that they might be about to drop their bundle.
The Cats will be hard to stop now. Gawn with a deft tap. Windsor, Langdon in the right spot.
Is anyone home?
Mullen says thank you very much.
Short pass looks good.
Mannar has got loose and they're away. Broon
In some space on the wing.
sees something he likes. They're irrepressible at the moment. That's poor play. The Demons under great pressure. Some indirect ball movement here. Lever. It's a tough game. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Edwards slaps it out. Langford, Windsor, Langdon. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Salem gets to the front spot. No one can mark. Mannar.
He'll feel that one.
The Cats
Would probably prefer to keep going here, but the siren is imminent.
And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Demons are winning the rebound 50s, but what it really means is they're being asked to do a lot because their midfield is being well beaten. They've coped admirably, but at some point the dam wall is going to break. So the mids have got to find ways to get the footy down the other end more often.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Edwards with a deft tap. Smith. O'Connor. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Good ruck work. Langford. Smith in the right spot at the right time. Blitzars. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Normally delivers. Cameron intercepts. Close. I've liked his game today. Bowie got a fist in. Martin for a flying start to the term. It's online. He's drilled it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Demons haven't been able to respond. They look gone. Edwards has had his measure today. O'Connor transfers it out wide. Loose ball on centre wing. They've put themselves under pressure. They desperately need a goal. Mullen read that one like a book. Mannar has charged into space. Can he impose himself on the match? It's a hot footy. They've got to get a wriggle on. In no man's land, Dempsey accepted the invitation. Sends them inside 50 again. Misses the target and it's out of play.
The Demons
Have a quality attacking midfield, but I don't think they run quite as hard in defensive transition, and they've been found out today.
Who can get the clearance? Steele. Windsor is folded back. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Rucks go at it. O'Connor. He'll be sore in the morning.
The Demons have been enormously disappointing. I don't think the coach has any answers from what I can see.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Windsor. Chandler. Laurie. Good build-up. Langdon. He's only had the one inside 50. The kick is precise. Windsor snares the loose ball. They're a big chance here. Jefferson. He ran into a brick wall. They're tackling with venom today. Gawn looking for territory. Chandler. Windsor. He's gone. Edwards. What's he got on offer? Hasn't seen a lot of it. Bowie with the big fist. Turner in the centre square. Dempsey went bang. Windsor. Hurried kick goes very wide. Blasts away and that's out on the full.
He knew where it was going the moment it left his boot.
Clark. They'll take the patient approach. Myers. Dangerous to leave on his own. Turner clears the area. Dangerfield. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
A little bit of confusion, but advantage has been paid.
Myers makes good contact. Windsor. Langdon. He didn't break stride. Clark gets there first. Bruin. It's not a fair fight. Dempsey. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Gets the kick away. Mullen out of the congestion. Jefferson desperate to win it back. He hasn't kicked a goal today and he still hasn't.
They're not getting many good looks at it, so you can understand them wanting to have a ping when they get a chance.
Humphreys to bring it in. De Koning all on his own. The Cats are playing some great footy. Petty leads his opponent. Viney is in the clear and marks uncontested. Long ball in. Van Rooyen is hard to beat one-on-one.
If they're to find a way back, this has to go through.
Should kick the goal now and does.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The Demons need to follow that goal up. Good ruck work. Windsor. Chandler knew where the help was. Gawn. Laurie. Viney with time. That's well played. Probing ball. Jefferson can just about walk this in.
You've got to be switched on to your opposition's ball movement much better than that. It was all too easy.
No trouble at all.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
The Demons having a good patch. Edwards has got on top. Bruin, Clark, squeezes the kick. Manages to find a teammate. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Lever wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Langdon works hard to present. The Demons are out of trouble. Keen to get the ball moving. Doesn't often waste it. And that's a letdown. Dishes it off. He's been dispossessed. Gorn with a chance now. Throws it on the boot. Van Rooyen takes a beauty. What's he got on offer? He's had little impact so far. Quality delivery by foot.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
It's banana time, and he does it easily.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Cats wouldn't want to think they've got this one. Edwards palms it down. They've got good chemistry, those two. Bruin, Dangerfield, just shoveled it out. Edwards, he's done brilliantly. Martin outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Cats have got away. Edwards has rucked tirelessly. Falls in his back. That'll be a free. They're playing with purpose and poise. Laurie read that well. De Koning will bail his team out again. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Useful hand pass. This is good ball movement. Myers. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? He's besieged. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Gorn with a deft tap. Viney. They need a spark. Foot race on the wing. Sparrow, careful with the kick. Van Rooyen with a chance to run. Picking their way through. Laurie, here's real danger now. Penetrating ball. Viney, he's a dynamo. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. The umpire will have it. Gorn wins the tap. Steele on the same page as his ruck. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
The Demons haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. The big men fly. Windsor, Viney, he's run into trouble. Can he find a teammate? Anyone's ball. Thought his way through it. Howes with another spoil. Myers. Smith. That's a dreadful hand pass. Solid tackle. I've liked his game today. Time to turn on the Jets. Martin. Windsor gets to it first. Chandler almost threw it out. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Good thinking and good execution too. They're moving the footy quickly. Jefferson drops into the hole and marks.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
That's online. It's a goal. Are they on their way back?
Suddenly this game has taken on a different complexion. It's well and truly up for grabs now.
The Demons with two on the bounce. Edwards slaps it out. Smith, Clark, he's lost it. He's stopped in his tracks. Gets his kick despite the heat. Bouncing ball. Humphries. Viney picks off the pass. The Demons having a great patch. Fritsch marks. That's hard to stop.
He'll fancy his chances.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Looking for a quick transition.
De Koning in the clear. His field kicking is normally first rate. Bruin feeling the heat. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Gawn slaps it out. Steele, Viney, Sharp.
Not a great kick. Off target, that should have been a goal.
The equivalent of dropping a dolly of a catch in cricket. No good.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Mullen has found some space. Chips to half-back. Dempsey can keep it moving. Tidy ball. Well played. That's a well-placed kick. Close. This is good footy. Normally delivers. Petty doing what he does best. Bowie. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Forward they go again. Smith takes an excellent grab. Got a little time here. He's got an option in the centre square. Dempsey makes position. The Demons have denied them the corridor. Honours the lead. The Demons managed to win the quarter, but there's still a lot of work for them to do if they're to steal the match.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Demons might have only been a goal away from being broken, but they fought back admirably and have put themselves in a position where they could win this game, which seemed unthinkable at half-time. They've adopted a nothing-to-lose mentality, and it makes them very dangerous and unpredictable. We've got a cracking final quarter ahead.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
The two big men do battle. Smith, Dempsey, Clark navigated the traffic. Can they catch them out on the turnover? The kick is a poor one. That's a useful ball. Blitzars pushes into space and receives the footy. Heads for the pocket. Edwards appreciates that delivery. He will surely make this count.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
That's a horror miss. No other way to put it.
They've set up well for the kick in.
Bowie, all on his own. Chandler with a chance to relieve the pressure. And they're away. Who's front and centre? Close. A bit of a panicked handball. Neal has been irrepressible. Smith.
Boot to ball, and that's a goal.
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
The Cats are holding them at bay.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Smith will be dragged if he keeps doing that. Good kick. Sharp has got loose. Can he be the fire starter? Defence 101 there. Smith to Koning getting involved. They've put themselves under pressure. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Howes hacking it forward. Laurie with half a chance. Met solidly and out of play.
The Demons
Haven't been able to get the ball inside their forward 50 nearly often enough today. And it's not just the midfield's fault. Their rebounding defenders have lacked their usual panache.
Steele. That could be a goal-saving tackle. No mark. Sparrow will keep coming. The Cats are giving them nothing. Gawn palms it down. Steele. They desperately need this. Jefferson takes a beauty close to goal.
If they're to have any hope, this simply must be a goal.
He's got another one.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
The Demons will take a few positives from this, even if they don't get the points. Bruin, so influential today. Blitzars, Myers, in the thick of it as ever. Good disciplined defence. Salem running in support. Squeezes the kick. You asked for it, you got it. Sharp, Lindsay, the Demons moving the ball well. Chandler. O'Sullivan with the big fist.
They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match.
Steele swoops. He split the middle.
Isn't this a big centre clearance coming up?
The Demons are back in business. Gawn, the winner there. Steele, Chandler, what can he do with it?
The Cats
Have clearly been the better team, but they still haven't put this to bed yet.
Edwards punches it out of the ruck. Myers.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
Edwards showing his skills. Clark, Bruin, big tackle laid.
He's drawn a crowd. They're tackling with great intent.
This match will probably be decided by who can be cleaner with the footy.
Windsor, can he force his way through? Kicks to space. Langford, Lindsay. Managed to get a handball away. Good build-up. Kicks inside the forward 50. Fritsch, desperate defence. No easy exit. He's miscued that one.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded. His goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Goes with a check side, but it's narrow.
The Cats can't fall into the trap of trying to save the game. They need to keep taking it on.
Stewart with the footy. Bruin. They cannot keep him quiet. Salem picks it off. That's poor kicking. This ought to end in a goal. Long ball in. Rivers gets to the front spot.
Could look to use the non-preferred here.
Outside of the boot. He loves these, but that one is not his best.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Looking for a quick transition.
De Koning works hard to present. Slowing it down. Searching kick.
Van Rooyen.
Clears the area. You can't question his commitment. Fritsch. Rivers is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
I just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
Trying to catch them out.
Blitzars. In no hurry here. Sharp wins it back. Great mark.
What's he got on offer?
The defence has fallen down. O'Sullivan with a terrific mark deep in defence. Blitzars working hard and being rewarded. O'Sullivan making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Steele leading by example. That's not going to be a goal. He's missed it.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Back into play. De Koning has charged into space. His field kicking is normally first rate. Good work rate. The Cats look well drilled. The kick was centimetre perfect. Can he hit a target? Salem.
We've seen that before.
Throws it on the boot. Neal. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No. He's missed.
He's normally deadly with those snaps, so it's a surprise to see him miss that one.
They've set up well for the kick-in. It's a dreadful mistake. Can he finish it off?
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Cats with a steadying goal. Edwards has rucked tirelessly. Smith, Clark. Centre square, loose ball. Mullen. A little clumsy with that tackle. Picking their way through. Quality delivery by foot. This is fraught with danger. O'Sullivan uses the body well. Can he find a teammate? Guthrie, great body work. The Demons have to force a contest. The Cats have been caught on the hop. Fritsch has marked in front of goal.
He'd almost have to fall over to miss from here.
They could really do with a straight kick. He's up to the task, and he's pulled one back.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Important clearance here. Just had to get it out. Langdon. This is promising. Chandler. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
We all know how good a midfielder he is, but it must be tempting for his coach to let him spend more time forward.
The Cats haven't put this to bed yet. Gawn wins it out of the centre. Viney taken to ground. They have absolutely spifflicated him. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Gawn with the tap. Viney. Van Rooyen continues to rule the skies.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
He might have thought about hand passing. De Koning accepted the invitation. That's well played. What's he got on offer? Good kick. It looks a well-oiled forward line. He's been quiet. Punched away. Bowie, like a Yorkshire Terrier. He's stolen a march. Gives it everything. Time to turn on the Jets. Humphries leads his opponent. That's not his best effort.
The non-preferred lets him down.
You've got to be more careful than that coming out of defence.
Guthrie normally delivers. They've turned it over. He's lost it. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Salem takes an excellent grab. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Mark! Mark! It's a mark! Is this the game? Last chance saloon. O'Sullivan is proving hard to pass. Tholstrup. The Cats trying desperately to hang on. Edwards with a deft tap. Bruin, Clark. He'll be sore in the morning. They've bottled it up. The two big men do battle. Viney. The Cats have won a classic. What a match that was, Half. What did you make of it?
The Demons.
Won't be too concerned about the loss. They could have pinched it, but more important at this stage of the year is the match fitness they're building. They look in good shape for the start of the premiership season.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Half. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, we hope you've enjoyed this match and we look forward to your company again soon.